Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for all the likes, the subscription, all the comments, all the encouraging words. So far, we've been looking at the Trachtenberg system, and for the previous three videos, we looked at multiplication of numbers by 11, then we did multiplication of numbers by 12, and then we did multiplication of numbers by 6. In this video, we're going to be doing multiplication of numbers by 7. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So if I do a new video, you're going to be alerted. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen now, and we'll look at how to multiply numbers by 7 using the Trachtenberg system. Here it goes. All right, so once again, and then turn it on, and we're looking at the Trachtenberg system. And okay, so multiplication of any number by 7. What are the rules? Now, the first thing we're going to do is to double the number and add half of its neighbor on the right of it. Okay, so that's the basic rule, that's the lay down rule. Okay, double the number and add half of its neighbor on the right of it. Now, if the number is an odd number, we have to double the number, add 5, and then add half of its neighbor. So this drawback is for only when the number we are working on is an odd number. Okay, so we have to double the number first. We then add 5 and then add half of the neighbor. Okay, but don't forget to add 0 in front of the number. Don't forget, it helps. All right, so let's look at the first example. We have in this example four numbers. In this part one, we're looking at strictly even numbers. We're just looking at even numbers. Now, I like to divide it into two parts because I think that since the even numbers are easier to do first, I think we should learn them first, okay? Because we don't need to add any 5, we just need to multiply first and then add half of its neighbor. So, I'm gonna have to annotate. Okay, so the first thing we want to do here is to put a 0. So you write 0, 4, 2, 4, and 2. And move this up. Let's move this up. Okay, so the first step, we'll start from, of course, I like to start from the last number by the right. We'll multiply this 2 by 2, so we have 4. Of course, there's no neighbor on the right of it, so we just put down 4. We go to the next number, multiply 4 by 2, we have 8. 8 plus half, okay, 8 plus half of 2, half of 2 is 1, so 8 plus 1 will give us 9. We go to the next number, which is 2. We multiply 2 by 2, and we have 4. 4 plus half of 2, we have 6, because sorry, 4 plus half of 4, which is 2, we have 6. Okay, we go to the next number. We have 4. 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. 8 plus half of 2, which is 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. Then we go to 0. 0 times 2 is still 0. Now 0 plus half of 4. Half of 4 is 2, so we have 2. So that's it. Very easy. Remember, all you just need to do is multiply each number by 2 and add half of its neighbor. Okay. Now let's look at another example, again still on even numbers. Now this is a longer number, it doesn't matter, it still works the same way. So we have 4. Half of multiply 4 by 2. We have 8. Sorry. We have 8. Okay. So there's no neighbor, so we just write down 8. Okay. Remember to put your 0. Sorry. All right. So the next number we have here is 2. So we multiply 2 by 2, which is 4. Then we add 4 plus 2, because 2 is half of 4. So 4 plus 2 will give us 6. We go to the next number. 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. 8 plus 1, we have 9. 0 multiplied by 2 is 0. 0 plus 2, we have 2. 8 multiplied by 2 is 16. 16 plus 0, we have 16. So we write 6. And then we carry 1. 6 multiplied by 2 is 12. 12 plus half of 8, okay? So 12 plus 4 is 16, plus 1 we have 17. Write 7, carry 1. 8 multiplied by 2, we have 16. 16 plus 3, we have 19. 19 plus 1, we have 20. So we write down 0, and we carry 2. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. So we write down 0, and we carry 1. And finally, 0 multiplied by 2 will give us 0. Okay, so 0 plus 1 is 1, plus 1 we have 2. Okay, so I want you to use a, you can use a calculator or you can use the longer method, but this works for me, and this is straightforward. All right, so all you need to do to be better at this is to keep on practicing, and then you see that it sticks. Because the more you practice, the more it sticks. Okay, and then the faster you get at it. All right, so let's look at an example of a number with odd numbers. Okay, so we have this example here. 3412 multiplied by 7. So remember that when you have an odd number, all you need to do is to multiply by 2 and then add 5 before you add half of the neighbor. Okay, so this is still an even number. So 2 multiplied by 2, we have 4. The next number is an odd number. So we first of all multiply by 2. So 1 multiplied by 2 is 2. And then we add 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. Then we add half of the neighbor. So 7 plus 1, we have 8. Okay. We go to the next number. We have 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus half of this. So half of 1 is 0. Remember how to find half? You can go back to my previous videos on where I explained the idea of halves. So we have 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. 8 plus 0 will still give us 8. And finally, we have 3, which is an odd number. So 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 2, which is half of 4, is 13. Ooh, I forgot to add the 0. So we put 0 here. I will carry 1. Okay. So 0 multiplied by 2 is 0. 0 plus half of 3, which is 1, is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay. So your answer is 23,884. So this is a very simple um, method, all you need to do is just practice. Okay, the Trachtenberg system has made this basic mathematics very easy and very fast. Okay, for you and I. So if you have any comments, I've just stopped sharing now. If you have any comments, please put it in the video, put it on the comment section. And I want you once again to like if you like the video, and I want you to subscribe, share this video with friends, and ask them to like and subscribe to. Till we meet again, it's bye from me.